All right, the first three things you guys need to do is simple. What we want is to definitely go ahead and disconnect the negative battery charge. And this is going to use a R134 Freon, okay? And then from there, as you can see, that's the old one, that's the new one. Now, it's located back there on the firewall. That section of the car is called the firewall, okay? And as you can see, what's holding this evaporator is 3 bolts, okay? Don't forget to disconnect the battery. Please wear gloves, a mask, and glasses if you haven't used a screwdriver to be able to go to the load input of the aluminum hose and drain the air out as if you were to drain any tire air. So once that's drained, then you can go ahead and proceed to start removing the evaporator. And these are the bolts that hold the evaporator, okay? There's 2 in the front, which is the ones that are facing you. And then there's this little one on the side of it. You won't be able to get this one until you get those 2 first. So please follow all the steps. Don't skip. Don't try to do the other one first, or else you can break and be in bigger trouble. So please remove those 2 long ones first. And then you can wiggle the thing out of there, right? Pull it out a little bit. And you can use... you can use it. You can use both of your hands, and have better leverage there, so you don't break any hoses or anything like that. So just be really careful with the components. Okay, that bolt right there, it's gonna be the hardest one. So please be careful with it. But once you get it out, you get it out. One thing I do wanted to go ahead and mention was that I found a lot of evaporators in Amazon, but I really didn't know which one could fit my car. So if you can see this right here, if this one looks like the ones on Amazon, then I would recommend you to go ahead and get it, because these things are expensive. I had to go to the dealership and purchase it myself. And, I was lucky enough that I could have it there the next day. But it was expensive. It was like $100 and something. So you definitely want to go ahead and get one through Amazon. And just check to make sure that's the holes and everything matches. But I should do just fine, okay? Hopefully you guys don't have to spend much on it. But yeah, so once you do that, you got to remember, you got to reverse, put it back in reverse, right? So now you're going to go ahead and do that bolt first, right? And as you can see right there, it's easier for me to use the wrench. But if you can see, if this thing wants to be backed up, the wrench would be hitting the turbo in the back. Another turbo, but the metal hose that's underneath of it. And you really don't have any way to pull it out. So it's best, like I said, that's the reason why you have to pull that out. And just move it slightly forward so you can get that side bolt out of the way. But yeah, so once you do that, that would be pretty much it. You'll go ahead and put it back in.